Moore,
Here.
O'Kane,
Here.
Janer,
Here.
Scott,
Here.
Water.
Here.
Please stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Interview for the advisory board, Grace Perrin. Come on up and tell us a little bit about yourself and why you want to serve. I just have one question before you start. You live on Old Lakeport Road, which is not inside the city limits, correct?
Yes.
We just need to know that because we have to keep track of how many employees or how many committee members we have. Go ahead, tell us a little bit about yourself and why you want to serve.
Yeah, so I am Grace Perrin. I'm 20 years old. I am an agronomy major at WIT. I'm getting my associates, and then I'm planning on getting my bachelor's in environmentally, biodiversity and conservation. I was really interested in this position. I had been speaking to someone who's on the environmental advisory board. His name was Ryan Rosenboom. I spoke to him for a while. He told me he's looking for younger people to come in and kind of outreach and educate people in their younger 20s, teens and everything, who need to get more involved in environmentally conscious things like recycling, different plans we've got going on. And I thought it would have been a great idea. I have some experience in doing different outreach programs. I achieved my Girl Scout Gold Award when I was a senior in high school by hand building different bee houses and putting them in local parks and all sorts of different places. And I created some education material and taught some people. But I'm just really interested in hoping I can join so I can help learn and help educate people my age on what the city is trying to do and what they can do for the city.
Okay, question.
Sounds awesome.
You know what? I remember you when you're on the Mayor's Youth Commission.
Yeah, I was.
Yes, and that's the goodness of the Mayor's Youth Commission is those that work hard and you make a name for yourself. And I remember you from those days, so not too long ago.
Yeah, it does inspire you
But-
to want to do more for the city
Yeah.
later on in life as well.
But I just wanted to share that with you because it's nice to see an application being made and you can say, I know her. I remember her from Mayor's Youth Commission. So thank you for making the application.
It's very inspiring to see that you're willing to help lead and help better our community. We are always looking to attract a more diverse population of people to some of these positions, and it's very admirable that you want to step up. So thank you.
I've always been passionate about the environment and everything. I knew that's what I wanted to go to school for. So I'm just trying to spread the information to people who might feel the same.
Thank you, we'll let you know.
Thank you.
Okay, we got a lot of youth commission and young ambassadors here. Come on up to the microphone. Don't be shy. State your name and address, and or not address, but your name and the school you attend. We'll start right there with the young lady in the Heelan outfit. You look. Everybody else, just follow her up and give us your name and school.
Just a short introduction.
Hi.
Come on. Let's go. Get in line. Young ambassadors too.
All right. Hi, I'm Olivia Paskey, and I go to Bishop Heelan.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Camden Meyer, and I go to Bishop Heelan as well.
I'm Michael Glover, and I also go to Bishop Heelan.
My name is John Paul O'Connor, and I also go to Bishop Heelan.
My name is Maxwell Asoff, and I go to Sacred Heart.
My name is Anya O'Connor. I go to Mater Dei Nativity.
My name is Mackenzie Tott, and I go to Bishop Heelan High School.
My name is Valeria Gonzalez, and I go to Heelan.
My name is Cooper O'Connor, and I go to Mater Dei Nativity.
My name is Samson O'Kane, and I go to West High School.
So let me ask you, are you getting double credit with the Youth Commission and Heelan and West today? Are you getting the double credit for this? Because North used to get credit for doing this government, so I thought maybe you might be. Thank you. Glad you're here today. Go to the consent agenda items 3 through 13. Consider them to pass unanimously. Any person wishing to speak on an agenda item, come up as I read that number, state your name and address so it can be used later. You want to speak on an item not on the agenda, come under citizen concerns. Again, state your name and address. I'll move the consent agenda.
Second.
Reading of the City Council minutes of April 11, 2022. 4 is a resolution authorizing the human rights to apply for a Campus Compact and Tyson Foods Summer Community Internship Grant. 5 are Finance Department actions. A is a resolution approving advances for the repayment of the Urban Renewal Tax Increment Revenue Fund. B is a resolution declaring an intent to issue debt to reimburse the city for expenditures. 6 are actions relating to agreements and contracts. A is a resolution approving a contract to Tobin Electrical for the Discovery Parking Ramp Lighting Renovation Project. B is a resolution approving a contract to AG Construction for the 2021 Annual Sidewalk Program. C is a resolution approving a consulting services agreement with McClure Engineering for the Floyd Trail Connector and Plywood Trail Connector project. D is a resolution approving a contract to G Asphalt Systems for the Sioux Gateway Airfield Seal Coat project. E is a resolution approving a second amendment for the lease agreement with the Siouxland Youth Athletics for use of the Riverside Recreational Sports Complex. F is a resolution approving a first amendment to the lease agreement with Miracle League for the use of the Riverside Recreational Sports Complex. G is a resolution approving a service provider agreement with Dakota Traffic Services for the street pavement painting and striping project. H is a resolution approving a targeted jobs program contract amendment with IEDA and Rockland Manufacturing Company. I is a resolution accepting Community Navigators Pilot Project IRC award to provide targeted outreach to entrepreneurs in underserved communities. J is a resolution approving a payroll and accounting services agreement with Simcoe for the Community Navigators Pilot Project IRC award. K is a resolution approving a contract to Bainbridge Construction for the Highway 75 water main replacement project. 7 is, I need to ask one question on this. This water main project basically runs under the viaduct, or right in that area, right? Doesn't it?
Gordon Fair, city engineer. No, not in this area.
Where does this one run?
Well, we're starting right there at Leach and heading south, not going north.
Okay. All right. K is a resolution approving, 7 are personnel's resolutions amending the position classification manual by adding a transit maintenance service worker, by adopting an updated job description for the water plant operator in training. C, adopting an updated job description for the crime scene investigator. 8 is a resolution authorizing payments. A is a resolution authorizing payment to Barclay Asphalt for South St. Aubin and Orleans Overlay Project. B is a resolution authorizing payment to Barclay Asphalt for the Chambers Street Overlay Project. C is a motion approving total payments issued for March. D is a resolution approving funds transfers for March. 9 are actions relating to property. A is a resolution proposing to sell the vacated alley abutting 311 Prescott. The petitioners Dario Garcia and Alondra Andre Enriquez. B is a resolution authorizing a certificate of appropriateness for facade improvements at 1019 to 1023 4th Street. The petitioners Beau Fay. The Historic Preservation Commission recommends approval. C is a resolution approving the second amendment to the agreement with the Siouxland Chamber in connection with continued operation of the Convention Center. Can somebody tell me when this ends? Because I was here, and this was a 25-year deal back when we did this. Why do we still have that?
I believe it was either 5 or 10 years ago. It was re-advertised and released, and this is just an extension of that lease.
When we did this when we did this in 1985, we were told that it would be a 25-year deal, then we'd own the building. We still don't own the building?
I'll get a report back to you.
It's not, I'm not, I mean, I always enjoy working with our friends at the Chamber of Commerce, but
looks like it goes to 2037.
I don't get it.
That's what the notes say, 37.
June 1, 2037.
It makes no sense whatsoever.
Is that like a rolling lease then, Dan, that it?
Every 5 years.
Yeah.
Unless the chamber gives a written notice before March 1 of the.
I don't know why we still have to do that. I don't get why we still have to do it, but anyway. 10 are actions relating to assessments. A is a resolution fixing the amounts to be assessed against private properties for the April 2022 nuisance abatement program. B is a resolution fixing the amount to be assessed against private properties for the sidewalk snow removal project. 11 is purchasing a resolution awarding a purchase order to Bobcat for 1 skid loader. B is a resolution awarding a purchase order to Echo Electric for fiber optic products for the fiscal year 2022 project. Staff recommends a motion to amend the item to include the entire project name, 2022 Fiber Optics Project. I'll move that amendment.
Second.
O'Kane?
Aye.
Shaner?
Aye.
Scott?
Aye.
Waters?
Aye.
Moore?
Aye.
12 are applications for beer and liquor license. See the list, come forward if you have questions. 13 HPC commission minutes. See the list, come forward if you have questions. Anyone to be heard on any of those items? Seeing none, we will vote.
I will call the vote.
Okay.
Shaner?
Aye.
Scott?
Aye.
Waters?
Aye.
Moore?
Aye.
O'Kane?
Aye.
14 is hearing and resolution approving plans and specs for the United Center parking ramp repair projects. I'll move that.
Second.
Hearing's now open. Anyone to be heard? Seeing none, the hearing is closed.
Scott?
Aye.
Waters?
Aye.
Moore?
Abstain, conflict of interest.
O'Kane?
Aye.
Shaner?
Aye.
Citizen concerns. Are there any citizens to be heard? Come to the microphone. You guys picked a good day to come. It's a short meeting.
I guess, yeah.
We're not done
Like,
yet.
is this over?
Sorry. People have council concerns.
Right.
Forget about those.
Is there anyone to be heard? On citizen concerns.
Andrew Velasic, 723 Jones. I was just feeling conflicted and talking with some people about the warming shelter being a source of a problem in the neighborhood. And John Johnson, wasn't that who was speaking last week? Yeah, and it was just kind of along base with what he was saying.
Oh, Justin. It was
was here last.
Yep.
JJ.
So it's the same problems in all the area as he's going through. I think the source of it is like a lot to do with the warming shelter, and I know that's why I avoid that street entirely. I kind of get tired of doing that, and it's just kind of just feeling conflict. I don't want to speak negatively, and if I, but I feel kind of down about it. I'd like to hear what you all have to say on the topic, of course. That's it. I just want to hear. Got any questions for me?
Well, is there a specific problem that you're having? Do you have an incident that you want to talk about?
Well, I guess about a month ago, somebody came into my building and was yelling that they bought the place, and so that's kind of ongoing behavior that you see. And
So general disturbances.
General what?
General disturbances.
Exactly.
Okay.
Thank you. And just general disturbances in the trash, all that. Just it's sad, but it's sadder if it's allowed to just stay in place. Like, I'm part of the Yamanashi Sister City Council, and we talk to them, and they don't even have homeless there, let alone just permanent presence that develops into a negative attitude of the city. Like, I know I talked to just common people. It seems like 80% of people are like, this is a tough area, and it's like, just because it's like a tough area doesn't make you tough. What makes you tough is having something to fight for, and I would like to be part of a city that I want to fight for. And I think,
That's a good attitude to have towards it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Mr. O'Kane.
So, County Attorney Forum, being hosted by Inclusive Sioux City. Come meet the candidates and learn about their priorities Tuesday in the Gleason Room at 5:30.
So, I actually think that got pushed to May 5th. I think I saw an update today that due to an unforeseen circumstance, it was pushed to May 5th. No, I
This
actually
came-
saw.
This came, it's tomorrow on what we just got.
Yeah, and I
One
want to
that
say I
We'll
just saw.
find out and email out tomorrow morning.
Okay, I was gonna say I was pretty sure I just saw the update on Facebook is where I saw it.
Out of town.
Tomorrow?
May 5th. Dang it.
The Briarcliff Review is this Thursday at 6 p.m. at the Art Center. It's always a great show. I am a little biased because I went to Briarcliff for art, but it is definitely worth stopping and seeing. And there's always multiple disciplines, so usually there's some poetry reading, and there's some short stories, and there's tons of different artwork to look at, so I would encourage people to get out and check that out. This Saturday, starting at 9 a.m., is the Return of Thunder's Powwow at West High. If you are interested in attending a powwow, the number one reason that I personally have heard is, oh, but I don't want to drive all the way out of town to go to a powwow. This one is at West High in Sioux City, so right on the west side of town. If you've ever felt like you wanted to check out a powwow and see what they're about, I would invite you to definitely make some time on Saturday. Registration starts at 9 a.m.
Do they do food and everything?
I imagine they'll have a little bit of everything up there. It's going to be an all-day affair, I hear, so.
Inside or outside?
Outside.
Well, I've went to powwows before, and usually the food is really good.
I had a couple concerns regarding trash cleanup. We've heard a lot about trash cleanup in different areas of town. This one specifically was about the Singing Hills area, and I just want to remind businesses or other groups that are interested in creating a program to clean up trash that the city is always willing to partner and get the word out if you'd like to organize something or you need help organizing something. What's good for the city is good for all of us, so I would encourage anybody, especially in those areas, to get together with your groups and see if we can organize a weekend cleanup day. And that is everything.
The candidate forum is rescheduled to May 5th.
At Hardline.
At Hardline Coffee.
Is that last comment, does that tie in with the litter dash that's what, the 29th?
29th, yep.
April?
Correct, this month. Yep.
Julie and I are forming a team.
We are.
There you go.
Julie Shaner and I are forming a team if anyone's interested on
Wants to sign
litter
up.
dash.
Shoot us an email. A team of 2, we can still get it done.
We can.
Everyone can join individually as well.
That's true.
When you doing litter dash?
It's the 29th of April.
Mr. Moore is leading our team.
We have this.
Trash grabber, yep.
All right.
Yep. All supplies are provided for the litter dash as well.
Yep.
So if anybody
Gloves,
wants to form a
bags.
team, gloves, bags, I think
Vests.
they have everything to keep you safe, and then the city will pick up the big bags that you collect. Make it easy on you. For me today, I just want to remind everybody the city continues to work on their infrastructure projects with street resurfacing, water main repair and replacement. Today, I think close to another $1 million just came across for approval for updating lighting in our Discovery ramp, if I remember right, which is great. It improves safety. And another almost $750,000 on a water main on Lewis Boulevard, so your tax dollars are going where they're supposed to go. So be patient when you see the streets blocked. Detours are up. It's for our own good and for the better of our community.
But the water main came in about 200,000 over, which means that we're going to be able to do less and less with
That's true. As prices rise, some of the projects, something's got to give.
that.
Yeah, we got to come up with some new ways to think about that. Keep our eyes open for as many grant opportunities as we can, because they're kind of coming out all the time.
Mr. Waters.
I would just bring it, I had it on my calendar, just wanted to bring it to everyone's attention in case they wanted to attend, that there is a workers' memorial for those that are lost on the job. Labor Federation usually is really good about putting that on. It's going to be held at the UFCW right there on Lakeport. It's at 6 p.m. this Thursday. I'm hoping I can attend for a little while, but I just wanted to put it on everyone else's radar.
That Thursday night?
Yeah, this Thursday. I was going to say I've seen you there before, but yeah. Yep, and then I was just going to comment on Litter Dash as well. It's always good to see a packed house to remind people of Litter Dash. So especially you students, if you haven't signed up, or adults, anyone else, convince your parents to maybe sign up for Litter Dash as well. There's always an opportunity to clean up your neighborhood or around your business. It's an opportunity to not only take pride in maybe your street or your neighborhood, but it's also a chance to take pride in our community. So please sign up for that. I believe you get a complimentary lunch and maybe not a t-shirt, but at least you get a lunch, and you get all the different items that you need for the event. So hope it's a great turnout.
And I just have to say that I think the combination of the drought and the wind in Iowa has really amplified the trash problem. I mean,
Wind has been horrible.
It's been horrible, and I think we've all noticed that. And the litter problem isn't just your neighbors. It isn't just the people driving around who irresponsibly throw something out the window. It's all of ours, problem. When we see it, and it could have been in your front yard yesterday, and today it blew a half a mile away. So I think if we can just all take a little bit of ownership for our little postage stamp, I think that we can really clean our community up. I truly believe that, but we have to own it, each one of us.
Amen. That's all I have, Mayor.
Thanks, Mayor. Do we still have parking?
Is that Wednesday?
Committee Wednesday at 11 a.m. at the museum? Is that?
That's what I had.
Yes, that's what I have.
At the museum?
Yep.
At the museum, 11 a.m. Yeah, Parking and Skywalk Board joint meeting is 11 a.m. this Wednesday.
I thought it was noon.
I have it as 11 a.m.
And then Thursday at 7 p.m., the 21st, we have our placard hearing starting at 7 p.m.
That may be of some public interest, Dan.
What, 14? I think 14 properties.
17 properties.
And then, Mr. Padmore, I just wanted to ask if you could look into something, and that's, once in a while you'll give us an update when asked for on the home serve, how that's going, how that program's going with home serve. That's with the sewer lines, water lines, the insurance program. If you could do that, please. That's all I have.
Just FYI, that's why I thought it was at noon. I have it posted for noon, but I will revise the agenda and get up the correct.
I have it at 11 on my calendars.
It's at 11. And this says council chambers.
Notice it.
We're at museum?
Mine says museum.
Well, assume you'll figure that all out. And
Heidi was gone last week.
an email. We'll just move to adjourn now. Thank you very much.
Scott?
Aye.
Waters?
Aye.
Moore?
Aye.
O'Kane?
Aye.
Stainer?
Aye.
Tomorrow is the Taxpayers Hall of